Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Bounty here, bringing you my final Rips Arena match for the week. Like I said in my last video, for those of you who may not have watched it, you can watch it right here if you're very curious to see what I talked about. But you are limited to having 3 matches per week just to have, everybody have an equal chance to play. So, like, one person just doesn't farm all the time and then they just get as many wins as possible to, like, increase their odds or something. So this is my final 3rd match for the week until the next week starts, and then obviously it just resets. And my final match, it goes up against Heat Check. I don't know their entire characters that they use right now. As you can see on screen, they are using Omni-Man, and I'm using my patented Nitara Kung Lao team. I was thinking of actually trying out Darius for this 3rd match. I don't know why. I felt like maybe I could do something more with Darius. For those of you who are unaware, I was pretty good with Nitara Darius. Like, that was like my team for like the longest. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a very, very fun team. It's a very interesting team, but I decided to just play it safe and just go with something that I'm a little bit more comfortable with, which is using the Kung Lao cameo. Also, for those of you who are unaware, this match was actually streamed live on Twitch during Rips Arena. I think there was like 200 or 300 people watching it live. So obviously there was a lot of pressure, not only just from my side, but also for Heat Check, because, he is my opponent, of course. So his match was also being streamed. And there was definitely a lot of fumbles. A lot of spaghetti is what I like to call it. Just a lot of big mess everywhere. A lot of dropped combos, a lot of nerves happening, but it's all good. We both tried our best, definitely. I can definitely tell there were some mistakes on Heat Check's side, and there was definitely a lot of mistakes on my side as well. But, we both gave it our all. We both showed up. Having a stream match is not easy at all. You can you can see my failed anti-air attempt was there. But yeah, like, just the nerves, like I said, of just being on stream, of having people watch you commentate over your match and seeing all those chat messages go by and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It's very, very hard for those of you who are not used to it, you know what I mean? I used to be used to it, at a certain time. I was like, when I was on stream, I felt perfectly fine. I felt no nerves. Like, everything was just fine and dandy, you know what I mean? But because it's been so long since I played on Rips, and I saw all the views were coming in, and then people were like gambling their points, being like, oh no, Bounty's gonna take it, Nitara is good, I know this matchup is, and I'm just like, god damn it. I just got so nervous, but it's all good. I really tried to hold my composure together. I was definitely I held my composure better compared to my first match on Rips Arena. I held it way, way better. Even though I did have some drops and I did have some weird little situations happen, I didn't completely fumble it like how I did my first Rips Arena match that I uploaded, where I just got completely obliterated. Like, I just completely forgot how to hold a controller. But yeah, this match I did pretty good. I held my nerves together. As you can see, there was another drop combo there, going for a down 1 instead of a back 3. I think that's what they try to go for a back 3 restand. So yeah, just brain farts, little things here and there. It's stressful. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very stressful. If you're not used to it, it's definitely gonna catch you off guard. And speaking of catching things off guard, this Ghostface switch absolutely destroyed me. Like, it has been so long since I fought like a Ghostface, let alone a Ghostface using the Striker cameo. Usually when I fight up against Ghostface is usually the Movado, so they can go for combos after the 1-2-3 string, or if they go for their sweep, they usually go for the Movado call so they can get the extension. I also labbed a little bit of Ghostface when I talked about in that Conan video, that Ghostface and Conan I actually like. So I am familiar with kind of Ghostface's game plan. But even with being familiar with how the character works, everybody has a different style, everybody plays the characters differently, you know what I mean? So you can't really prepare for that just because everybody's style is different. There are things that I do look for, like I said, because I do know what the character kind of wants. Like, I know the range in which Ghostface kind of wants to play. You can even see me sort of standing at this distance right here, just barely out of his forward 2-1 string range, but also giving me the ability to get away from striker grenades and also use my Kung Lao low hat to kind of keep him at a distance. Another drop combo coming there from Heat Check, unfortunately, with the random down 1. There's a little funny moment here that happens during our set. I'm not gonna spoil it, but when it first happened, no joke, I was actually laughing in the middle of the match. And it was kind of a good thing that I laughed, because that kind of reset my brain. it really shut down a lot of the nerves that happened. Oh, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, that was such a cool anti-air. But I completely forgot that he was in the, that Ghostface was in the killer stance. So I was like, nice, I got the anti-air. Like, no joke, I put the controller down on my lap. I was like, alright, cool. I was like, let me get ready to mash. And then, and then I forgot that they're in the killer stance. And then it switched because, for those of you who don't know, when Ghostface is in a stance, whether it's the red stance or the blue stance, when they have the aura change, if you try to punish them, it'll just put Ghostface back in his original form. I didn't know that it also counts for fatal blows, so we're both learning something new today, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I just go back to the same team, you know, Nitara. Unless I'm getting like absolutely destroyed in a matchup or I feel like I really can't do it, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna rock with Nitara the entire tournament. Like, I'm pretty much not gonna change this character at all. She's gotten me this far, why would I change it? You know what I mean? If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's kind of my mentality for it. But yeah, I go into game number 3. It's tied 1-1. And I was like, okay, I know what mistakes I did on that match. I let him get away with so much. Let me try and correct those issues for this one, right? This was really smart, by the way. Using the command grab from the lying down pro stance from whatchamacallit. Look at this combo, by the way, it's so cool. Oh man, I love using Kung Lao so much. You get so many more extensions from that. 416 damage is definitely nothing to scoff at. Also, he blocked my forward 1-2 overhead while crouching. Did you all see that? Very, very weird. I noticed that as well during my set. I was like, did he crouch that? But yeah, it's all good. Oh, that like I said, man, the unfortunate combo drops from both sides. Like I know for a fact it's definitely like maybe nerves, maybe not like warming up enough before the match or something. I'm not too sure, but it definitely nerves play a big factor when it comes to these sort of things. Cause you don't really get on-stream matches very often. Cause you know, it's not like he picks and chooses the matches. I think he has a bot that does it for him. But geez, man. So it's definitely rough. You could have a very good streak and then all of a sudden you get an on-stream match, and if you're not ready for that kind of pressure, it definitely gets to your head. But yeah, here, like I said, I made my adaptations. I was trying to be a little bit more aggressive, but not aggressive to the point to where I get punished and killed for it. As you can see, like these little opportunities I can get to like sneak in a down one or a jab or something, I definitely take it. But I don't fully commit because of the fear of striker grenades. The striker grenades really changes this matchup a lot. That wasn't a punish, by the way. That was not a punish. If you go back and if you look at the video, you can actually see that he could have blocked my EX wake up. The Kung Lao switch teleport. I'm so bad at explaining this. But you know what I'm talking about. When I did the Kung Lao teleport to get the jump-in punish, the jump-in punish was not actually a punish. He could have blocked it in time. But I don't think he realized it in time. So I managed to literally rob that round. Like, no joke. I literally stole the round from him. So here, it's 2-1. I get a little bit nervous. Thankfully, this loading screen is like so long. So literally, I just take a slow, deep breath and I try to calm down my heart rate. I was like, okay, you're up 2-1. You're doing good. And just relax. The one who is pressured right now is Heat Check because he is down 2 games. And I am very, very close to victory. There's no reason to be nervous here. That's all I was saying in my head. I was like, you are closer to winning than he is. The pressure is on him. It's not on you. So I just kept saying that to myself. And I was like, just relax. Just breathe. Everything's going to be fine. I was like, you already won 2 games. You can already win another one. It's not going to be a big deal. So yeah. So like I said, just playing very patient, very defensive. As you can see right there. Just blocking the striker bullets. Because Lord knows that's going to be a 500 damage combo from, especially with me with Nitara, having very little health. I tried to go for a button right there, but he caught my bluff, so he challenged it with a jab of his own, which is very good. Got a little bit of damage for his troubles. Instant air dive kick, the bounty classic. I love doing it. It's very fun. My little shimmy right there. I love doing the shimmy so much. Of faking like I'm going to go for a throw, but instead of going for a throw, I go for my back four sweep. Using the Kung Lao low hat to maybe hit him before the grenades come out. Nice conversion as well by Heat Check. Unfortunate drop though right there. Very strange. Very, very weird. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. That anti-air was very... Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, man, when I saw that, no joke, I started laughing. Like, I was giggling. Oh my god, I was giggling like a little child. I was like, that's actually so fucking funny. He actually made me whiff punish by just crawling on the fucking ground. And I also had the Rips Arena stream in the background, and I just heard Rips dying, man, dying because of that. That was funny though, I'm not gonna lie. I have never seen that interaction happen before, like ever. And that's so good. Like, even with this game being like what, 2-3 years old at this point, like there's still things that I haven't seen in this game. Look at that. Oh my god, how did that whiff? I forgot about that. Speaking of things that I've never seen in this game, how did that happen? The 3D hitboxes in this game are funny. That's definitely a 3D hitbox difference. Look at this. How did that whiff? Oh my god. When that happened to me in my set, I was like, please don't choke. I was so nervous at that point. I was like, I literally had the win. Just please don't choke. But yeah, then I was like, let me just be patient. I'm very close to building a combo breaker. Let me just break this. Cool. And I was like, I just have to be patient. Don't do nothing dumb. Literally do nothing dumb. I just had to be patient right there. I was so happy I won that I even went for brutality. And you all know that I do not go for brutalities unless I'm like really feeling myself. But yeah, that was my third Rips match for the week. I ended up winning 3-1. I definitely had a lot of mistakes. But I made less mistakes compared to last one, so I'm very happy with how I did. Hopefully I can keep it up for the next one, and hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you did, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.